Alright, so after replaying the chapter, beating the fuck out of that chick, like I let that bitch get beat the fuck up. Y'all will see it. I'll post the alternative way that I had to go. But I had to beat her up to get to level 3. And then I had to put my skills into a certain tree to be able to do this part of the fucking game. Which, personally, I think is kind of... I think they should at least tell you you're gonna need to do that. Because otherwise you're just building your character however you want. So now we can inspect this because I put my vigilance up.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill.
That's
The smell
odd.
Reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
That's what I said. It's even weirder whenever you sniff it. Examine the page. Let's go.
The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very light
Moist.
stain, barely visible.
I can't stand that
And
word.
the smell reminds me of something.
Is it lemon again?
Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Is it lemon?
Let's recap. My
Let's
mother was in this
recap.
room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book.
Yeah, did it smell like lemons?
She must have used the writing materials.
Yeah,
The quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
with lemon.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Pretty smart. Uh-oh. How do I reveal the message? I don't know. Oh, ooh. Yes, this is new. Fire. I mean, we might as well.
Apart from
Since
getting
I
the book
can.
dirty, I can't see any use for this.
Well, I don't give a shit if you can see any use for it. Take that ash. Spread ashes on the book. Please, please, because I...
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Great. Think about the properties of ink.
I don't see how it's technically possible for one type of ink to reveal another. It doesn't make sense.
Well, fuck it. Take the ink. Let's ruin the entire thing. I don't really care as long as we fucking get the fuck out of here. Fine, pour some ink. Ruin the entire message. I don't care. Just move on.
So it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page. Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one.
Yeah, I know.
Let's find something else.
There's some lemons. Let's just take a fucking lemon. Fuck it. I have nothing else to do. I'm just gonna throw lemons at it. Use the lemon. Let's go. Come on. Please be the thing.
That wasn't it.
No.
Not to mention I covered half the page with lemon juice.
How many halves are there
Great.
to this page?
Louis. Lemon's used to write secret messages, not to reveal them. I'll have to try something else.
6.5 hours later.
Oh my god. Can I use a candle? Please. Please, God, please. There's no point to access the value of it. Just take that shit. Let's go.
Well, I think I've searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book.
You've searched everywhere. Yes, please. Please be the candle. Please. It makes sense. You're supposed to put light on it. Oh my god, please. Burnish the page with a candlestick.
It's working.
Damn
It
it!
reveals the message.
Barely any message
see what my
left.
mother
3
wrote.
halves of the page are already
Where
destroyed.
all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in
Pass
Greek
past
mythology.
the Gorgon.
On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere.
Yeah, true.
Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable.
Great.
Great.
Man,
I
I'm
hope
such
it
a
wasn't a
fucking
unique edition. Her
idiot.
mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
20,000 halves of a page.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
I'm just
Typical.
happy to be past that part
I'm
of the
not
fucking
hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
game. I was worried I was
Sir
gonna have to
Holm
restart.
requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Ooh, I've been trying to do that since I started.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Who am I
Too
knocking
bad.
on?
We'll see him later.
Who was that? Is that Washington?
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Whoa, this place is a fucking mess.
A chest with
Some
a half circle
kinda-
pattern.
Ooh, like the key. But I don't need the key. I can just unlock that shit. What's that? Is that stuff?
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Analyze the notes with science or occultism. Let's just use science.
The note suggests binding the feet and hands, then blocking the jaws using a piece of cloth to prevent the tongue from being sectioned. That looks like a method to control an epileptic fit.
Yeah, it does.
I wonder if Elizabeth is the one being treated for that illness.
I don't know. Look at the fucking room. It's destroyed. Okay, well, I'm just gonna take them. Oh my god! That's some Satan shit right there. This is literally the cult. Well, that's scary.
Looks like I found a box containing
It makes
kind of white
sense
crystals.
because they thought she was possessed by the devil, right? Consume the crystals. Examine them first, don't just eat
These are
them.
magnesium crystals. A fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety.
Can't just fucking eat anything. Now eat them.
Well, let's see what it tastes like.
Yum.
I really need to stop tasting everything I find.
You probably should.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate
So this
news.
is Elizabeth Adams.
We won't be able
This
to
is the
meet
cult
as planned
bitch.
on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and unfortunately,
No better.
your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country.
Is this
Please,
something that really
excuse us.
happened?
As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for
Well,
a
it
day,
said it's probably
I
not
promise
true at the
we shall
start.
come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams.
Oh, father. I
P.S.
thought it was...
Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
I'm sure she won't be able to put all this behind her. You guys fucking abandoned the fuck out of her and shit.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern.
This is
Your
from her
words were so
sister.
cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you.
Well,
Father
you guys
maintains
treat her
the
like
secondary
fucking
effects of your
monster
treatment
and
still
garbage.
trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him?
I don't know. I
cling
mean,
to the belief that we shall soon see each other again.
my biggest fear
Long
growing up,
last.
and still,
Right
is
soon.
demon possession.
Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
These people are acting like they love her, but they just think she's possessed by the fucking devil and treat her like the plague.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges.
So
Thankfully,
why though? Why
one of
does...
the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you, but they still remain unanswered. I often think about
Why
you
is he
and
doing that?
pray every day to be able to hold you tight.
Aw,
We have
that's
so
so
much time to make up.
depressing.
I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail.
That's bad.
P.S.
That's so
That
sad.
horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with
Uh-oh.
Father.
That's my
I didn't
mom.
understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
Uh-oh. That's mom. Mom's the evil hoe. My mother is an evil hoe. She's an evil hoe. Ooh, I got a key, but I don't probably need it because it was probably for the box over there that I already lockpicked.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister,
So I
The
wonder if
cancellation
she's
of our
just
reunion
now
hit me like
getting
a
all
stab
of these
to the
letters,
heart.
or if she's had
Father told
them.
me it was
Because this
for
is
your
her
well-being, but
room.
I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were. Believe me, I'd be at your side.
Oh, that's
I
such a
haven't received
good
any news from you in a long
sister.
time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
The enclosed talisman. That's the talisman we got in the other thing. Of course, I didn't get it that time because I let her get beat. Then it forced me out of the room. But I had to do what I had to do to continue the fucking story. The mattress is kind of on the ground.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Is this the French guy?
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Damn, that's beautiful. We should steal that shit.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation
Oh,
is
this is
rapidly worsening.
Bonaparte.
Paoli continues to steer our motherland.
This is
Corsica,
Napoleon
toward
that we
open
saw in
warfare
the
between
vision.
France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us.
He looks so bored reading this
Make
shit.
haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Another one. Got some of that.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
Huh. It's kind of interesting, the different pictures in our rooms. It's really interesting that, like, fucking eating your son
My dear
picture I
Napoleon,
got.
As previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island.
Why does
to
this one get
participate
someone
in the
else's
high
voice?
society meeting
Oh, because it's
organized for the occasion.
it's
We
Mortimer.
shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon.
As to
Lord
his
William
coming. Ooh, he ain't gonna be discreet. He's gonna scream your name, buddy. Jizz all over the fucking place.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Yeah, it's very interesting, the differences for each room. It's like each room's specially picked. And I need to keep an eye out for Medusa. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm
Excuse me,
sorry.
Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
I doubt
There's
it was
no
your
excuse for
fault.
that man's
I should have
horrible behavior.
apologized and
You ought to
like
tell Sir Holmes.
Look, the only thing that I care
shoulda
about is
defended
that I've
you.
lost something precious. I'm
sorry.
not worried about Jacques Peru.
Let's apologize.
I'm sorry. I should have stopped him from beating you.
I
What's
should
done is
have.
done. It was my fault, not yours.
Don't say that. It's
I don't
never
think it was your
the victim's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at your eye.
My poor child. I'm sorry. I didn't help
Eyes
you.
Last night, I found out
Damn,
that your
it's
mother was
glitching
on
out.
the island. What are you doing here?
Fine, I'll just tell her. I trust this hoe.
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer.
I don't
But
see
she
why I
seems to have
wouldn't
gone
trust
missing.
her.
So
Yeah,
I'm here to
maybe
find her.
she's possessed by the
I know
devil,
your
but I don't
mother
think
very
so.
well.
Yeah, I know.
If I understand rightly, you share a common past?
Are you saying I've made it all up?
No,
You can
no,
ask
no,
her
no.
when
I
you
didn't
see
say
her.
you made it all up.
She's getting more and more agitated.
I didn't say you made it up.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about
Shit.
you and my mother.
I missed the
Why did she
opportunity.
put you through all of that? There must be
Confrontation
some
start.
reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
To find out the
I
truth.
want to find out what really happened.
No,
I don't have
you
any
really
fucking-
don't want to know what your
I don't
mother
have
did
any
when I shed my
things.
first blood at puberty.
On the contrary.
Because she
you can
had a
tell me
fucking
anything.
period.
Let me be my own judge.
I know your little
Hey, I
thing.
succeeded one
You're no
step at
different
least.
from the rest of them.
I don't
You
have
couldn't give a
any
damn
points
about
to
me.
use.
The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
No,
Don't
that's
say
not
that.
true.
Not everyone wants to use you.
That's not
Some
true,
people
honey.
care about you, don't they?
I should have defended you. I'm gonna bring up your sister because your sister...
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure she
Abigail's
loves you
a
with all her heart.
sweetheart. Don't bring
She's
up
the
her
only one who
father.
cares about me.
I know.
I would have put an end to it all by now
Yes,
if it
for
weren't for her.
stalking her fucking room.
Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
How I Met Your Mother, episode 108.
You see, before I was born, my mother often
Okay.
suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different
So is it like
person.
schizophrenia
So my
that
father
they thought
spent
was
an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors,
devils?
but none of them were able to cure her.
You
The
can't
last
cure
resort
that.
was to call a priest.
So,
Man, that's
is that what your
fucked
father
up.
did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Yeah.
My reputation already extended beyond our borders.
I'm an
My mother's
occultist,
fits
too.
stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she
Oh
took the
my
opportunity
God.
to advise my father to
And see, like, I grew up
separate me
Catholic.
from the rest of my family.
I was very
That's how I was
scared
declared
and
at
still am
stillborn.
of demon
my
possession.
fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide
But-
with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her
But
experiments.
some things, it's just because
to rid
science
me
wasn't
of the evil
advanced
inside.
enough at this time that they fucking
I understand how you
thought,
feel, but I know
wrong.
my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons.
no, don't defend
even
her.
if it seems difficult to
I don't give a
believe.
shit. Don't defend that
Everything
hoe.
she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life
Your
was
mom's
ruined
garbage.
for nothing.
Yes.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
Hey, you know what?
He was
I
my
know
last
occults.
Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
I hope
You can't change
not.
my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Well, I'll defend you, ho. I like her. I feel bad for her. I'm sorry I couldn't defend you, but I had to get to level 3 and it didn't let me whenever I fucking defended you. Yeah, let's just act like that conversation did happen. Man, I'm loving this game. I wish the next chapter was already out. Hi, let's
What
chat.
can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I could use a good blowjob, please. What can you tell me about our host?
I would like to speak about your master.
Guess
Lord
we could
Mortimer.
talk about that
Do
instead.
please excuse me, sir, but I shall make
It'd be
no
really
comment
hard
about my master.
to do a
Is there anything else
a
that sir
blowjob
would
with
like
that
to know?
mask on anyway. What can you tell me about the guests?
What can you tell me
Can
about
you
the
gossip
guests?
about them?
Do excuse me, sir,
Man, I'm
but
hot.
I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests.
So you
sir.
can't talk about anything.
Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
I guess. I have a few questions about the manor. Sure, tell me about this house. Can you at least talk about that? What can I find on the ground floor?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir.
Thank you.
On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the grand hall.
What's a
From
like
the grand
living
hall,
room? Do you
Sir
mean?
can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book.
Isn't
From
that
there,
where what's her
Sir
face
can
got the
access
shit beat
conference
out of
room,
her?
which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the grand hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the
Man,
dining
this guy
room,
really is
Sir
a
may
fucking
benefit from an
slave. The way he
exceptional view
talks.
overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access
I
the
don't look like
portrait
I'm paying
gallery,
attention at
where a
all.
large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited.
I want to go explore
And in the
everything.
gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
I get lost every
except for
time
my
I
mother.
walk around.
Has,
Oh,
Sir,
except for
another
my
question?
mother. Okay, what's on the third floor?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
I say what's
That
on the third floor, and then they say
strictly reserved
second
for
floor.
Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east
Ooh,
wing,
I wanna go there.
are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests.
So what's the
At
difference
the
between the
moment,
personal
these rooms
guests?
are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests
Sir
may access
Holm.
that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
I'm gonna ask if I can go outside.
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir
Okay,
would
but
like
I can
to
go
walk
to the
along
garden?
the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he
Cool.
would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor,
I would.
I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery.
Man, I want to go
May
see
I
all
help,
of this
sir,
shit.
in any other way?
Nah, I'm cool right now. Can you help me out?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Well, shit, I can ask for anything? You got any manuscripts?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The
I might have to
Sorrows of Young
convince him to
Werther
get this
by
shit. I don't
Goethe,
have
sir,
any
And
points.
I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is
Please.
damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Yeah, well, I want it now. I'll make him believe that it's my book? You can make him believe it's your book? Cool.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Yeah,
Beg
it's
pardon,
mine.
sir.
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all
His
due
weakness
respect,
is
sir, I
servant.
hope Sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
I don't care.
There
It's
you are,
mine.
then. That's exactly where I left it.
That's
I am
exactly
quite
where
put
I
out,
left
sir.
it.
I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
Jesus, I am a
Now.
cruel.
But, sir, Very well, sir. Here you are. May
Thank
Sir
you.
take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo.
And you damaged it. He
Bravo.
blamed him.
No, I didn't do anything.
This poor
wasn't
guy.
me,
I
sir.
feel almost
Say
bad.
pardon. Pardon me, sir.